Hello everyone, my name is Abu Bakr Salim and welcome to my channel. In this tutorial, we'll be discussing about printf statement. Printf statement is used to display results, messages, values and output on the screen, on the console screen. Printf stands for print formatted and it belongs to stdio.h library in C. Whenever we write a program at the beginning, we include stdio.h library. So that library contains this program. And whenever we have to display something on the screen, on that black console screen, we can do it by using this printf statement. We discussed an example in our very first program in which I wrote printf hello world. So that hello world was the message that I wanted to display. And for that, I used printf statement. The syntax of printf statement is first you have to write printf, then you have to put a parenthesis. After that, you have to put an inverted comma, and in that inverted comma, you have to write the formatted string. Now, this formatted string can contain a simple message. It can contain format specifiers through which you can print the values of variables. After writing the formatted string, you have to close the inverted commas and you can close the parenthesis and you can end the statement with a statement terminator. The example here mentioned is discussed in the first program, which is printf hello world. The next thing that we have to discuss is format specifiers. So whenever you have to print a value of a variable, for example, you want to print an integer value, you can do it by using a format specifier. Now, every data type has a different format specifier, and we are going to discuss each format specifier here. The first data type is integer, and the format specifier for integer data type is %d or %i. The next data type is float, and the format specifier for float is %f. For double data type, the format specifier is %lf. For long integer, the format specifier is %ld, and for character, the format specifier is %c. Some examples that we are going to discuss are here. The first one is printf my age is %d. Now this is the formatted string that I have written here. I am writing a message first, which is my age is, and after that I want to print a value. Now to print that value, I have to write a format specifier, and I know that age is always an integer. So I'm going to use %d here for integer value. And after writing the formatted string, I have put a comma and I have written a constant 25. And the output of this program will be my age is 25. We are going to discuss it. The second one is my height is %f(m). Now here %f is the format specifier and m is meter. Okay, so the output of this statement will be my height is 1.7 meter. The next is printf %c. %c is for character. So the data that I have associated to this %c is also a character, and I have written it in single quotation. So A will be printed. Okay. Now I'm going to write different printf statements so that you can understand all the concept that belongs to this printf statement, because this is the statement that is going to be used in almost every program from now on. Okay, so the first message that I'm going to print is printf hello world, which has already been discussed, but I'm going to do it again. And I'm going to run this program, and as soon as I run this program, you will see an error on the console screen, black screen, which is hello world. Okay, this is the first message that we have printed. The next thing is, let me print my age. So I can do it in three ways. The first is I can write my age is 16. And when I will do it, now what will happen is the message will be printed, my age is 16. Okay. We can also do it by using format specifier and a constant, which is here. I have written it here. Now when I will print this program, the output will be my age is 16. And we can also do it by using a variable. Int age is equal to 16. So now instead of writing a 16 here, we can use variable. Now when I will run the program, the output will be my age is 16. It's taking a time, but will be displayed. Yeah, my age is 16 has been displayed. So this is how you can use printf statement. You can either print a constant, you can print a message, or you can print a variable. Okay, so this is the first thing that we have printed. Then if you want to print a float value, for example, I want to print my height. I'm going to comment it out to make it non-executable, and I'm going to write here my height is percentage. First I will be printing 1.7 meter as it is. Now when I will run the program, the output will be my height is 1.7 meter. It will be displayed to you. My height is 1.7 meter. If I create a variable, float variable, which is float height is equal to 1.7, and here I will be using percentage f, which is a format specifier for float, and I write height here. Now the output will be my height is 1.700000. Now here are so many zeros because the precision, the accuracy of float data type is up to 6 digits after decimal point. So that's why it is printing 5 zeros after 7. I think we are clear in this. The next is character data type. Character, and I'm going to write char. I'm going to name it ch, and I'm going to assign a value capital A, and I'm going to print a message. The grade in my examination is percentage C. So now when I will print, execute this program, the output will be the grade in my examination is, I have written the wrong spellings, but the grade in my examination is A. Let me correct the spellings. One more thing, people confuse the spellings with syntax. These spellings can be wrong and there will be no syntax error. Like I have written the wrong spellings of examination, but there was no error. But if I make a mistake here, I write print instead of printf. Spellings are correct. Print exists in English language, but print does not exist in C language. So now when I will run the program, an error message will be displayed to me. You can see the red underline under print, which means that it is an error and we have to write printf. So whatever you write in this inverted commas, it will be displayed, and you can write anything here. You can write correct spellings, you can write wrong spellings, there will be no error message. Okay. But as soon as you make a spelling mistake outside these inverted commas, for example, you write print instead of printf, you write cha instead of char, the program will display an error message. Okay. There are 2 to 3 more things that we have to discuss. You can make multiple uh, variable. You can print multiple variables in one printf statement. For example, int age is equal to 16, float height is equal to 1.7, and I want to print a complete message, which is the grade in my examination is percentage C, my age is percentage D, my height is percentage, and I'm going to write here percentage F. Now there are 3 format specifiers here. The first one is percentage C, and it should correspond to CH. Otherwise, a logical error will occur in your program. So percentage C should correspond to CH. The next one is percentage D. It should correspond to integer variable, which is age. And the last one is percentage F, and it should correspond to float variable, which is height. One more thing, percentage C was the first format specifier, so ch should be the first variable. Percentage D is the second specifier, so integer variable age should be the second variable. And percentage F is the last format specifier, so height should be the last variable. You have to make sure that the order of the variables and format specifiers are correct. So I'm going to run it. Now the message is going to print, and it is the grade in my examination is A, my age is 16, and my height is 1.7000. Now let's suppose I want to print all these messages in separate lines. So for that, I'm going to use an escape sequence, and that escape sequence is known as uh, \n. And wherever I want to start a new line, I'm going to use this escape sequence. So now when I will run the program, the output is going to be the grade in my examination is A. And you can see after percentage C dot, I have written this \n. So after that, the new line has started. Similarly, if I use it here as well, \n, and I run the program, the output is going to be in 3 separate lines. The first message will be the grade in my examination is A. The second line is my age is 16. And the third line is my age is 1.7. So I think that's it for today's video. We have discussed many things. We have discussed about printf statement, we have discussed about format specifiers, we have discussed different examples. I know that I might have missed some things, but in the upcoming videos we'll be discussing all the other things that are related to printf. And but I think for this video it's fine. So if there is any question, please let me know in the comment section, and please subscribe the channel.